Okay, I am requesting you all to close your eyes and sit relaxed. Keep your back straight and let go of everything. What we have discussed, past and the future, please let go of everything. To start with, you can tell yourself, I am here and now. We are just naming this as I, and you can feel yourself from top of the head until the feet. To feel yourself more relaxed at the beginning, we can take 3 long deep breaths and take a long deep breath, inhaling and slowly let it exhale and feel the relaxation. Again, take a long deep breath and you can hold for a few seconds. And let it go slowly, slowly. Feel the relaxation. Again, you can take a long deep breath, filling your lungs and tummy. And let it go away. And let yourself relax. Here and now, you are awakened to the present moment. And the sounds are coming to your ears. This sound is coming and other sounds are coming. You are not going to recognize them, but it's mere listening, mere hearing. Just let the sounds come and go. And let's be little bit mindful towards the hearing, how it is happening, and at the same time be relaxed, be in the relaxed mode. And clearly notice, hearing is just happening. No owner, not that I can hear or I am hearing. If such thoughts are coming, which means the thinking is working. You don't want to think about anything in this moment. During this time, don't think about anything. Just let yourself relax. So then you can see clearly, hearing is only happening by its own and just passing away. Just relax. All the sounds are in the background, including this sound, but no attachment or no detachment or against it. Just arising and passing away. You are not going to entangle with the sound. This is also just hearing. Things are coming to ears. You are only in the relaxed mode. Also, slowly you can notice that you can feel the whole body. Not that somebody can feel it. That feeling sensation is happening. From the top of the head until the feet. Not only that, sometimes the wind is coming and touching the body and also touch of the clothes. And also heat, if it is the heat is there, if it is warm, that also can be felt. That sensing part, sensations are there. No ownership. Nobody is going to know. The thoughts are not being formed to tell ownership. Just relax. Look at yourself as an outsider. It's the awareness, the consciousness, awareness has come to the top, come to the surface. Not the thinking mind. If the thoughts are coming, we are not giving any value to the thoughts in this moment. Just recognize them as thoughts and just let them go. No need to think of anything. Just relax. And also you can feel the breathing, the best friend. Our best friend is the breathing. Breathing is happening, not that somebody is doing. Clearly notice that. Breathing is happening, inhaling, exhaling. See how naturally it is happening. Automatically it is happening. Not that somebody is doing. It's happening. It belongs to the nature. No owners are there. Just let them happen. Hearing is happening. Bodily sensations can be felt sometimes. And if the attention is there on breathing, breathing can be felt. Breathing is happening, inhaling, exhaling. If thoughts are there, just recognize them as thoughts, not going to think about anything further. So that is just thinking and let them go. So you are merely resting. Just relax. Don't attach to anything. Don't entangle with anything. As such, you are going to the sleep in the night. You are detaching from the whole world. So in the same way, let yourself detach and be more relaxed. Things are happening like a river is flowing, but you are not entangling with it. Just relax. If you feel a deep relaxation, let it go. Go deep into the deep relaxation, deep silence. Even this voice is there. You don't want to involve with it. If you feel so detached from seeing, hearing, sensing, thinking, which means you are moving into the deep relaxation. As such, you are sleeping in the night, you are detaching from the whole world. Let yourself relax and relax. If the thoughts are coming, don't recognize, just notice them as thoughts and just let them go. You may feel the empty space around your body. If the mind is jumping, just let yourself feel the empty space surrounding your body. Otherwise, so you can just dissolve into the deep relaxation. Breathing is happening, hearing is happening, sensing the body is happening, sensations of the body can be felt. Sometimes thoughts can come and go, but you are not attached to anything. You are detached from everything as the awareness. It's not even you. It's as the awareness, some kind of awareness, attention is there. Sometimes if you are moving deep into relaxation, you don't want to even engage with this sound. So let yourself go into deep, deep relaxation within yourself. Just observe how you can feel in this moment. Whatever the condition within you, just be aware. You don't want to claim anything as I, me, mine. If such thoughts are coming, just notice them as thoughts. Thoughts are just arising and passing away. If you feel so much relaxation, just feel it. If there are no thoughts, you can pay attention to your forehead area. If you are so relaxed, you can feel inside your head, forehead area. It's very relaxed. If the thoughts are working inside you and you are engaged unconsciously with the thoughts, you can notice the brain area, forehead area is bit tightening. Hard feelings are there, hard sensations are there. So then notice and just let them pass. We are learning here not to claim anything as I, me, mine, just to notice the phenomena as just the process, just some mechanism, the process is happening. So now I am asking you to open your eyes slowly, and the moment you open your eyes, look at yourself. You are opening your eyes to empty space. And see how the inner emptiness, whether inside is empty or if the thoughts are there. Whatever it is, be mindful and recognize. So this is the most important part. If the thoughts are there, just recognize them as thoughts. That is a very great quality where you can develop. And if the thoughts are not there, notice that there are no thoughts, very relaxed. If the thoughts are there, they are like just clouds which are floating in the sky. The empty sky is not holding the clouds. What's happening to the clouds? They are just moving here and there. Is the same cloud always there in one place? No. Is it the same thoughts which are rising through your this mechanism, human mechanism? No. How many thoughts have come and gone? How many sad thoughts, how many happy thoughts, how many loving thoughts, how many fear thoughts, angry thoughts. They came and went. But the thing is, if we are claiming as telling the ownership for these thoughts, that's where the problem is. Thoughts can come and go. Even anger can come and go. They are just rising and passing away. Even happiness, even fear. But once we recognize them through mindfulness, through consciousness, we are noticing they are just as some kind of phenomena. Even with open eyes, just stay, be meditative, be mindful. And this hearing is happening. And just notice that how the eyes, how the mind is focusing through the eyes to one particular person or object. Or coming back, you can notice, and right side from this side to this side, from top to bottom, you can feel the empty space. Try to focus or pay attention to the empty space, and then you will notice how the mind is trying to focus on things. Now you will be focusing on this picture. You don't want to focus on this either. So the whole emptiness, this is a very big hall. So Maitreya hall, so the Maitreya is everywhere. Just focus on the Maitreya in the emptiness. Sometimes, I mean, if the blinking can happen, it's okay. Sometimes even you can stay for some time without blinking even. So we have heard about this. Lord Buddha has done this, okay, Aninisalocana Puja. For how many days? 7 days without blinking. And just glaring. But was he looking at the boundary? No, he was not focusing on anything. Hearing is happening in this moment. See how many sounds are there in this hall and the background, the sounds which are coming to the ears. So we are utterly present. But if we are utterly present, even we don't want to name. We can feel like, okay, we are there, we are alive. Like a statue, but the statue cannot feel, but some kind of feelings are there, sensations are there, but we are not going to find what is that, how it is happening. We are just empty, we are just relaxed. Breathing is happening. This is the most difficult thing that people cannot do. Okay, some people can stay with closed eyes. But if we are going to stay meditative, relax with open eyes, that is very difficult. So, but keep practicing this. Now, just to tell you, I can see there are the people moving, vehicles moving, because just to tell you, I am telling. But I don't care about anything. Okay, then I can say fans are rotating. This fan is slower, that is more faster, that lights are there. So, what am I doing then? This is what we call gossiping. Aupaduko henoje. Samprapalapa veramani sikkhapada samadhyami. So I said, so that finding the all the details, what is that and this is that and no, just stay relax. That is the example given by the Supreme Lord. So not only the closed eyes, he said, okay, with open eyes, just I stayed for 7 days. Just stay for some time. And how nicely, so I feel so relaxed, and when I see the trees outside, then you know these things are perceiving, but we can go deep into the non-perceivable state as well. But you can nicely, simply enjoy the present moment. Rather, the nature of the mind is what's happening, jumping to the data of the mind. What is the past? What is the future? Is there something called future? Is there something called past? What is the past? Do you have a past? Then we say yes. So if non-self is there, what are they? What kind of past you are talking about? When you come to the present moment, what are they? Okay, let's think about yesterday. Now for this moment, what are they? They are just thoughts. If you can come to this awareness, this knowing state, that somebody should have blamed you yesterday, and it's coming to the mind. So if you are quite conscious enough to recall, oh my God, these are thoughts. I finished. No need to worry about that. Now this thinking process has started. Just look at the in front of things. Okay, the trees are there, the empty space is there. How nice that is. So you can shift to the other modes, seeing mode, hearing mode. Why you are engaging in the thinking mode? Why that is because you are unconscious. That is that is the purpose of practicing mindfulness. Coming to the present moment awareness. Your greatest gift is the present. Present is the greatest gift. Present moment. Here and now. Are there any thoughts within you? Now? Then notice them as thoughts. Just ignore them. I don't want to entertain thoughts. This I'm emphasizing again, coming to the sense, the consciousness, to know that these are thoughts. These are thoughts. Is one of the greatest quality that you can develop in this human mechanism as a human being. And you can feel that breathing is happening. You can, okay, sounds are coming, hearing is happening. If the eyes is in the empty space, there you start to see whatever the things in the background. It's very nice, Amina, to experience the things like an outsider, as a third person. You are looking at things from outside as a third person. Like you are in the space. You are like, okay, you are everywhere. So do you understand what I say? Can you feel what I say? If it is difficult for those who it is difficult, which means you're so engaged with the mind. So that's why this is mind is one thing, or the mind, which is mind, the thinking mode. And the awareness is something else. That's where the Buddha means fully awakened one, which means the awareness is coming to the surface. It's like the king is sitting on the chair, and the king is the awareness, and the thinking mind is on the lap. Very small thing. We are not giving power to the thinking mind, but the awareness is the powerful tool. And you can notice how the breathing is happening. Can you? And while you are looking at me, I am asking you a question. What did you eat last night? And then what's happening? What is the mechanism happening within you? When I asked the question, sound came to the ears. And I'm asking you, just look at this picture. Look at me. And I'm asking you, what did you eat for your dinner last night? Then what happened to you? What happened to, I asked you to look at me. Keep looking at me. While you are keep looking at me in this present moment, can you think of what you ate last night? You can't. When you are thinking about what is there, what you ate last night, where is it? Where is it? In the mind. Then when the question is coming, when the sounds are coming to the ears, okay, hearing happen. Then according that, but first instruction is keep looking at what you see. Stay in the seeing mode. But that instruction drop and jump to the mental formation. What is in the mind? And when the mind is working, mental the formation is coming to the surface. Seeing mode is gone. Hearing mode is gone. Can you notice that? But you are utterly present, right? If you are aware, okay, mind is jumping to the data, the past data. This is what we have to be aware. Mind, how the jumping process is happening. How the from seeing to hearing, from seeing to thinking, then here to hearing, then thinking, and thinking to thinking, right? Right, feeling sensations, bodily sensations, again thinking. That's why Buddha in this Bahya, the Sutta, these four things have been mentioned. Ditte ditta mattan, sute sutta mattan, vinyate vinyata mattan, mute muta mattan, vinyate vinyata mattan. Only these processes are there. But when we become more meditative, we are going to further deep states, empty spaces of within this system. That is where you find no egoic mind, no I, me mind. Even seeing is just, why this? Okay, I am asking you a question. Why this seeing is happening? You know, I had a question from my childhood that when I was in grade 3 and or 4, this question of who I am came to myself, came from within. What is this? From where I have come to where I'll be going. What is this? Then afterwards, after leaving my university education, again I got some money problems. So again I got shocked about life. Then I started to find about, okay, it is the Supreme Lord Buddha has mentioned how to come out of suffering. Then I have to investigate this. I have to find out how exact the philosophy. What is this? So then, okay, I was like meditating and finding out it, but you know, at a time it was coming to me. I am there. What is this I? But Buddha has mentioned that there is no I. But there's something which I still feel like coming from my within. Okay, I am, sense of I. That is there. So how is it happening? And what is that? To what we are calling as, from where this sense of I am coming? How is it coming? These are the things you have to go deep inside yourself and to investigate. If you need a deep investigation about this mechanism, the whole process. Why this seeing is happening? Why this hearing is happening? Who is there anybody who's doing? How this fan is working? How this fans and lights are working? Due to some power, no? Due to some kind of power, we call it electricity. So in the same way, due to some kind of power, this thing is happening. This hearing is happening. What is that power? What is the energy? From where this energy have come? That is the previous Dhamma. That is what we call the Vipaka Vijnana, the resultant consciousness. At that time, we didn't know about this mechanism. There is no self. There is only a mechanism, only a process. So at that time, okay, oh, this is what I see, that she blamed me. Okay, I love you. Okay, this energy was formed. And that energy is there as a result of that, this human form was formed. And because of that previous karma, right? That is what we call the resultant consciousness. That is there. That because of that, this seeing is happening. That is why the eye consciousness, ear consciousness. This previous energy is coming to the surface, and that then because that this was my question. How this seeing is happening? The eye can see it. No, not that I can see that the seeing the because of this eyes form and eye consciousness are there. The seeing mechanism is happening. That belongs to the nature. Because of then this consciousness convert into ear consciousness. Now everything is there. There are no sounds are there. The pictures are there. The form is there. Some smells are also there. But are we perceiving everything at once? One at a time, or nothing at all? Nothing at all is different. You have to be very conscious to notice that nothing at all. Sometimes that is where we are like heading. When we experience that nothing is being perceived, nothing is born, that where I am not born. So I'm sorry, this may be difficult. But once you are hearing these things, there may be some, because the Lord Buddha walked 1,000 miles, more than 1,000 miles far away to give the stream winning straight to the Peshakara, the daughter Peshakara, right? So even it is difficult, don't worry, be aware, okay, it is difficult, but there's something that I have to realize. Still, there's something I have to realize. I have to investigate. So if this life, you can use this lifetime. If you start something from this lifetime, so this will, it will last. But the Lord Buddha's teaching is to finish everything in this moment, to realize in this moment, in this very present moment. So as a result of previous karma, these things are happening. That belongs to nature. That is there somebody who's doing the raining process, who's doing the now let's say, okay, electricity. Now this electricity is coming. We can say that people are doing, no, this thing is made by people, no. But when we go deep into the detail, everything is a process. Even involvement of the people is a process. So the raining, who's doing the raining? Is there an owner who's creating the rain? The sun is rising and setting down. Somebody is doing. The trees are being grown and the fruits are coming out of trees. Somebody is doing. How nice it is. It belongs to the nature. In the same way, the seeing mechanism is nature's thing. Not that we don't want to tell the ownership. Yeah, mic is here, I think. You have to close, please close your mic. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't get it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Exactly. Exactly. Once we understand this mechanism here, what is happening? What is the advantages? Okay, that realizing that there is no self involved. So all the suffering, all the problems are because of this self-centered thinking, right? Isn't that so? All worldly problems, right? And I mean, the whole world is inside. Also, that I mean, for us to come to the traditional way of looking at things, and because we have not realized the mechanism here. If we realize the mechanism, there is no anything to be attached to tell ownership. Then what is happening? We can live like birds. The birds are also living. They also have a mechanism. Do they have hospitals? Do they have medicine? They are eating. Now the cats are eating this. What is that? The special this thing. What is that special thing? Cats are eating and dogs are eating. Hypomania. So do they have they gone to the medical faculties? Have they learned about Ayurvedic things? That is the intuition. That is inherent. Something is there that which belongs to the nature. So which means because we have attached to these the mechanism, the problems are there, the suffering is there. That's why Buddha clearly mentioned the whole existence is based on suffering. For me, I felt it, but I don't know everybody is feeling that the statement. I felt it. Therefore, I wanted to be free. I wanted to find out what is this real freedom is. There are people who needs this. They are the people who are finding this truth. So you have to question yourself, why I want to find out about this truth. There may be some other, the relatives of your family, they don't want your children, right? Your children and the other people, they don't want, because they think that this is entertainment, this life is entertainment. That was talking about, okay, that the pleasure is there, but the pleasure is followed by the pain, and beyond that there's this liberation. So that's why Buddha, there is a mechanism in this existence. So that is the greatest science we have to learn. That is the greatest PhD that we should be following. And then getting to know this truth. Now, I would say I got to know because I wanted to find out the truth. Then I got to know the truth. Then the life is so easy. There are no huge expectations or that no attachment that now we have some kind of the process that we have to as long as we live that we have to do. We have no that I want to be like that. I want to achieve these things. I want to have this sort of vehicles and the luxuries and the so many things. So because when we realize these things, you can have anyway while you are following these things, okay. But when we go back to the past, so how many kings they should have left the property, the kingdoms to get to know this truth, because it is so, I don't know how to say it. The great, yes, please. We don't want to be specific. Okay, this is Chaniko, this is the something. When we are into this, some people, due to the previous experiences, some people will be gaining more sort of samadhi and some kind of thing. But I don't think that we have to separate anything. Just try to be mindful into the present moment and try to realize this mechanism, and then you will be drawn accordingly. That is what we call cause and effect, depending origination. How things are moving, right? So these things are all the learned things, no? But simply be a simple human being, just who knows the truth. Just be a simple human being who knows the truth. Have I talked about very difficult word and the things, but I was also following the things. But after realizing these things, that we try to explain with the simple terms. This is what life is. So, okay, now we are getting closer to the Dana time and Buddha Puja time. Yeah, so I think after Dana time, you can just start with walking, how to be mindful to walking. And also while you are eating, you have to be mindful. That is the other specific, the thing I want to bring your attention. So while you are eating, this is one of major things, no? Eating is where the craving and the greediness towards eating. So eating also a mechanism, right? So where you have to be, right? Okay, first look at the plate when you are serving yourself, and what are they? What is there? The smell will be there, the shapes, the colors will be there, and you say, okay, this is dal, this is whatever something. So okay, this is carrot, this is beet. You are recognizing, but they are like, okay, just as colors and the smells are there, shapes are there, but the mind is recognizing in that way. That is where you have to be aware how the mind is working. And when you are like, okay, that mixing and you are putting the things into the mouth, and how the taste is happening. Tasting that can be felt. The taste, even it is the Lord Buddha who can sense the greatest taste. He can nicely feel the taste. If it is a bad taste, he can nicely feel it. If it is a good taste, I mean, depending on the previous samsaric likes and dislikes, so we can feel it. This is the original taste can be felt when you are eating mindfully. And if the greediness is happening towards what is inside the mouth, then that also can be noticed. Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is good. And I want to have this more. And so how the mind is like the trying to have the craving towards the food. So, but you can notice when you're mindful, whatever the taste, it's arising at that moment when the touching is happening, contact is happening, food is contacting the certain parts of the tongue, where not every part of the tongue can feel this, all the tastes. And you can feel, okay, this, okay, the whatever bitter taste is coming. Okay, it is arising and passing away. Sometimes sweet taste can come. Sometimes the taste of chilies can come. So that is there. So then, who has the craving? Who's creating the craving? It's the mind. The thoughts are coming and creating the craving. That also can be clearly noticed if it is happening. If it is not happening, that also can be clearly noticed. So then that's where who is the culprit? The mind. Because if it is unconscious, okay, I want that, I need this. Now some in some houses that people are, okay, the salt is not enough, the chilies are too much. So what the cooking that you have done, the fights are, things are happening. But if we are mindfully eating, we realize, okay, the taste is happening. Okay, for today, it is yeah, tasty. And if it is not tasty, we can say this. I mean, we don't want to go and tell the people who gave you the food. So then, if it is okay, that there is a particular taste you like, let's say, then if it is not tasty, what you have to do? You have to change the process. If you are cooking at home, you can nicely change, okay, the amount you are putting into the curry. right? Otherwise, okay, whatever you have, okay, today I only have what is salt and the rice and the coconut, just some coconut. That is what the teaching of the Buddha. Whatever you have right here and now, be content with it, right? I don't, because if we are going to search for other things, what is it? It's tiring. That is what it is called suffering. So be content with whatever you have. So then, who is the creator of the happiness and the peace?
You.
This mind, mindful way of thinking, conscious way of thinking. Then if you can eat happily, whatever you have, rice and salt and the coconut, what you have right now. So what is left with you? The happiness and the peace. But if the mind is coming, no, this is not enough. I want to have a pizza. I want to have fried rice. So then what you have to do? You have to go here and there and find out and in the sun. So you have to waste your energy and spend your money. You have to earn a lot of money to eat from, okay, let's say I want to go and eat from the 5-star. So it's up to you to decide if you have time, if you have money, so you can go. But if you don't have, are you going to take this the suffering from? Because that is where be conscious, be mindful. You are the creator of happiness and inner peace. So you change the you are choosing the thoughts which has to be converted into the actions and words. That is why it says you are the master of your mind, not the slave of your mind. This conscious thinking. So that's why it says this is the solution for all problems. Conscious way of thinking, mindful way of thinking. Then you have this, depending on what is available, you can choose how to be happy, how to be in peace. So therefore, when you are eating, be mindful, be in the present moment. Then after eating, you just find there's this space in the walk on the walking paths. You can do some walking just after meeting. It's good for digestion. This digestion, who's doing this digestion? That we say, I am eating, I am cooking, and I am doing my digestion. Who's doing that? I'm these are the things you have to think of. Huh? So that is why it is even cooking is a process. Even tasting is a process, nature's process, right? So when you do walking, okay, be mindful, pay attention to where you are touching the floor, your feet and the floor. Then you can feel, you will start to feel the present moment in here and now, how the things are being felt to the foot. And again, eyes are working ahead. And you can see the things are, you are not paying attention to what you see, but you are paying attention to what you feel to your feet. And but then you will notice the process changing from seeing to feel the sensations, feeling sensations, sometimes feeling, sometimes hearing, jumping, this jumping nature. This is the changing nature. And where is no self. And if the self is coming, what is that? If the self is coming, I am doing that, I am the one who has done this. What is that? That is thinking. That is just thinking, just thoughts. Don't care for it. Just let them go. But recognize this is the thinking one. It does not belong to anybody. It's rising just due to causes and passing away when the things are not there. So this will be jumping, feeling sensations to so you are trying to keep your attention on the walking path, on the how you feel the sensations, but there you will notice how the jumping is happening, and then so slowly jumping will be, this jumping mechanism will be disappearing, and you with the attention will be nicely on the feeling sensations. And sometimes you will be out of the sometimes you will notice even, but relaxation will be there as a result. Sati, Samadhi, Prajna. And the wisdom will be coming. Wisdom, you can't think about wisdom. Okay? Wisdom is arising as a result of this clarity of the mind. That's why just stop thinking. Don't think of anything. You are listening. Okay, now you have listened to, okay, these things. Okay, this is the mechanism. Okay, again, you are not going, you don't want to think too much. Then you will be shifting to thinking mode, rather awareness mode, where the wisdom is emerging. Okay, so then let me wind up the session. And I am wishing you to have mindful eating and mindful walking. And through that, may you gain the wisdom and the realization. May Triple Gem bless you all. Everyone, Saranai. They want to ask questions?
But I have 5 minutes.